Hello, and welcome back to the final video of Essay Masters grad school course. Congratulations on making it this far. But there are still a few final steps to go over, so let's discuss them right here. First, check your content. Some may suggest checking your writing first, but there's no point in polishing your grammar and sentence structure on a statement with poor content. So we need to focus on this first. Ask yourself, am I conveying my qualifications well enough? Are you showcasing your temperament, experiences, and fit for the program well enough? Have I told my purpose or goals in this essay? Same idea. Are you abundantly clear and specific in what you want to do in grad school and after? And finally, in your essays, are you being specific enough? It is virtually impossible to be too specific, so make sure you aim for this. And as a great way to tackle this, we recommend putting everything under a single page. Typically, your statement will be given up to 2 pages, but we found that by putting everything on a single page, even with the smaller font, it allows you to better catch inconsistencies or mistakes when you don't have to scroll through multiple pages, and you can better understand the essay as a whole. Once you've got your content down, then you can check your writing. We get asked a lot, can I use programs like Grammarly and Pro Writing Aid? The shorter answer is not for everything. The longer answer is that it's definitely useful for catching immediate obvious mistakes, saving you a little bit of time. But in terms of thoroughness and careful analysis, it's going to be some time before it replaces the human eye. So by all means, go for it. But as far as the editing goes, this is one spot where you want to be redundant. Use multiple programs, review it many times yourself, and have multiple people proofread it. Check for common mistakes. Everyone knows their possessive, their location, there they are. But we also see aid with an E and without misused. We see complementary with an I and an E misused. There are many common mistakes, and if you catch yourself making the mistake once, the odds of you making it elsewhere go up greatly. Make a note whenever you do catch a mistake to be on the lookout for it elsewhere. And remember, mistakes like these are almost a guarantee that your application chances will be shot. Finally, don't wait until the last minute. Easier said than done, but fatigue has a nasty way of making obvious errors hide. You can write tired because it's a first draft, but don't ever edit in a state of panic or fatigue. As a pro tip, print out your document and edit it with a red pen. It sounds old school, and it kind of is, but it's a trick still used in many publications because seeing words on a physical page, for whatever reason, makes the eye more alert than on a computer screen. Next, maybe it's obvious, but we've seen such mistakes too often to not bring it up. If your program asks for 11-point font double spaced, make sure you format your essay that way. Some essays will want single space, some will want double space. Some will want Times New Romans, some will want other fonts. Make sure that you are very particular in matching up what the school is asking for. If it doesn't say anything, 12-point font, Times New Roman, double space should be fine. Make sure that your italics, quote marks, and everything else along those lines are correct. And finally, repeat all of these steps at least twice. Carpenters have a saying, measure twice, cut once, because it drastically reduces the likelihood of error. Doing the same to your writing will greatly help. And as a pro tip, look at your document differently than normal. This is similar to the first tip, and we mentioned printing it out as well, but you can also blow up the font or just use a different font entirely. Anything that gets you looking at your essays from quite literally a new perspective will help you spot mistakes. And when it's all said and done, ideally, you won't really be done. And that's because you're best served handing this off to someone else for an objective opinion. Note that this is usually not family and friends. Your mom is probably going to say that she loves it no matter what. Your college friends, though well intentioned, probably don't know what grad schools are looking for or the style that they're looking for. But a writer, an English teacher, and most especially of all, a professor in the field that you're applying to can help you review this. Keep in mind, however, there's a saying attributed to many writers and authors. If someone tells you something's wrong, they're usually right. If someone tells you how to fix it, they're usually wrong. That's not to say you should ignore their suggestions, but you are the only person who knows how to fix your essay. With that said, the notable exception is that professors in the field will probably know exactly how to fix your issues. Other people, however, are pretty good at spotting mistakes, but it's up to you to spot the fix. And finally, as mentioned before, be redundant. Ask for help from multiple people. When it comes to creation, you should be the only chef in the kitchen, but when it comes to reviews, there should be many critics in the dining room. And if you're still not satisfied, reach out to us for help. At SA Master, we're happy to provide consulting and input into whatever you need help with. Look on our website, samaster.com, for further details. And that concludes our graduate school essay course. Once again, my name is Stephen. Thank you for following along on these videos, and best of luck on your applications.